This is Megha from Heart and Eye. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a French apple tart. It's called tarte tatin in French. It's really simple and you can actually make this right now with the ingredients you have at home. What you need for this is really just some flour, some butter, some eggs, some sugar or jaggery, whatever you prefer, or brown sugar, or you can do a mix of that, and some apples. For the apples, try to source the green apples or the Granny Smith apples. The Granny Smith apples are great for this tart because they are quite stiff, and even when you cook them, it doesn't lose its texture. So this recipe consists of two parts. The first part is the short crust pastry dough, which you can use for any other tart. And the second part is the part where we use the apples. I will teach you how to peel them and de-seed them, and we create a caramelized mixture and we cook it on a stove and then put it to bake, which is the second part. So let's start with the first part, which is the short crust pastry dough. First you get a big bowl, mix all your dry ingredients together, make sure you mix it well because you don't want to have bits of sugar or salt in patchy places. Then you add the cold cube butter. Now the butter needs to be nice and cold into the flour, and this method of rubbing the butter into the flour is called sablé in French. We learned this when we were in school. And what you need to do with the dough, you don't want to overwork the dough, so keep repeating this method, which is the sablé method. Keep repeating it, and you know when to stop when you have pea-like balls of butter left in your dough, smaller, not bigger than that. And then all you have to do is add your egg into it. Just break your egg into the bowl, and then basically bring the dough together. Once you make this, you keep it, wrap it in a cling film and wrap it twice, and you can roll your rolling pin over it just to sort of get an even surface when you bring it out from the refrigerator to work it again. So let's come back to the second part. So we begin with the apples. Make sure they're washed, and then we need to peel them, we need to de-seed them, remove all the stalks, and after we do that, we cut it into half and de-seed it further, and you repeat the same process with all the apples. And this has to happen quite quickly because you don't want the apples to get oxidized while they're sitting out. What I will do next is I will create a butter caramel. I've used brown sugar. You can use white sugar or jaggery. And once the sugar kind of melts into the butter, not completely but almost, I'll add a little bit of cinnamon powder. Right after this, I'll add each of the apples, the halves of the apples that we have ready, piece by piece. So we start with the outer surface on the top and the side which has been cut on the bottom because that takes longer to cook. And then we cook it on a low to medium flame. And you can cover it at this point, and after about 5-6 minutes you can open it again, open the lid, and then turn the apples around piece by piece. So you have to be very careful, you don't want to break them when you're turning them around, so you can use a tong. After that you can add some more sugar, some more cinnamon powder, and I'm not all for using too much butter in food, but you need the butter for French pastry. I mean, the French say that the secret behind great food is butter and butter. So now it's time to put the first part and the second part together. What we do have is we have the pastry dough which is in the fridge. We bring that out now. Our apples are ready in the pan and they smell delicious. So I've used a ceramic tart bowl to make this, which will go to the oven. So how we lay this out on the baking mold or your pan is, we essentially place them piece after piece, forming a beautiful flower of sorts, but they have to be close enough. So what we will do after this is we will roll out the dough which was in the fridge nicely into like a round dough. It doesn't have to be perfect round. In fact, I like it a little crusty and it looks a little earthy and rustic. So I enjoy that little broken crust in the around the corner. It feels like you're eating this pie somewhere like some old village in France. So I like that feeling, and I enjoy bringing that on the table when I'm cooking anyway. The oven must be preheated at 180 degrees Celsius. Leave your tart in the oven for about half an hour to 40 minutes. So in about half an hour, your entire house will smell of like beautiful apple pastry and cinnamon, and it's just amazing. So once you take it out of the oven, you must keep it and let it cool for about 15-20 minutes. So what we have to do is keep the pie, the tart mold on the bottom and the plate in which you want to serve it on top, and then we quickly sort of turn it around. And there you go, you have your apple pie, have it with some beautiful vanilla ice cream.
Enjoy your apple tart tatin with some ice cream.
have it hot and it's really yum. Entire family would love eating it and the entire home will just smell of cinnamon and so homey. I hope you enjoy cooking it.